In over 15 years of coming to India, Gayang and I have stayed in all sorts of different guest houses. From the cheapest guest house you can imagine, so you can imagine probably some of the worst guest houses you can imagine, to some of the more expensive types of guest houses in the $15 to $20 region. But today we want to show you one of our most favorite guest houses in all of India that we continue to come back to, Rahul Guesthouse in Bodh Gaya. We want to show you a little bit of our penthouse on the top floor of Rahul Guesthouse. One of the things at Rahul Guesthouse is, if you're staying on the top floor like us, it is a bit of a walk. Now, last time we were here was 2015, so a while ago actually, and nothing much has changed. I mean, the walls are yellow. That's about the only difference since 2015. But again, if you're on the top floor like us, you have to make a bit of a trek, as you see here. It's a little bit of a ways up. Every floor has a balcony. On this floor actually there's a lot of Taiwanese staying. They're part of the Tzu Chi Foundation. They do a lot of charity work. Check them out if you want. And so this is our floor. So again, as I said, if you're not fit, don't get the top floor because you'll be gassed by the time you get up here. So see out here, this is a balcony area, and you have a big table and chairs here. We've actually never been out here or spent any time out here, to be honest, because we have our own balcony which faces towards in town, towards the Mahabodhi temple, the Bodhi tree where the Buddha attained enlightenment. And so this is a bit of a view from our floor. So like I said, you could have tea out here, you could eat out here. If you're staying in this room, I mean, this would be basically your private balcony. You also have a room here as well, 401. But we are towards the back, so let's go and have a look. So you see a nice yellow. And in Bodh Gaya, the guest house here, particularly Rahul Guesthouse, most of the people are here for Buddhist reasons, and so it's not really a place of party or anything like that. Most people get up early like us at 5 in the morning, head to the temple, and then, you know, have breakfast and go about your day, read a book, do some work, whatever. So this is our room, 406. This is the penthouse. Let's have a look. Let's see who's in here. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. Huh? How are you?
To our, yes, very good, very good. Yes.
This is your 5-star condo review, yeah?
Yes, yes. Welcome to our place. Best guest house in India.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I was explaining to him before.
Yes, yes.
How are you enjoying the stay at Rahul Guesthouse, love?
Oh, very good. I mean, it's been a very pleasurable stay.
Yeah.
And again, the owner of this place, the family is really lovely, very friendly, very helpful. They always clean your room every now and then. It's a really, really homely feel.
Yes.
Yes, you're very welcoming.
And we were coming for 1 week, but we've stayed how long now, love?
Nearly 1 month. Nearly 1 month.
And probably will be 1 month before we leave, so.
Yes.
So as you guys, let's have a look at, take a quick tour. As you walk in, mirror, and a couple of chairs. This one's actually really comfortable. This one is, you know, if you want to keep your back erect, then that's the way to do it. And again, everything here, it's like a serviced, almost like a serviced apartment. You get, you know, towels whenever you want. And you get sheets whenever you want.
Yes, very good.
And so that's not a problem. We've got a nice rug. As you see over here, up here we've got Mr. Buddha and a high quality Whirlpool air conditioner
And what I like about this place here, ladies, they clean everything. Like you don't see this much in India. Actually, the people cleaning the aircon, but here they clean everything, keep it clean, and even they provide kettle and cups so you can have a cup of tea if you feel like. We are lucky enough to have a little balcony for ourselves, so which is bonus.
Yes.
So it's great.
Yeah, we'll go out there in a second. Yes, and for those of you who don't know, Bihar and Bodh Gaya specifically, from basically March when we're filming this until probably September is boiling hot. So this type of air conditioner is a lifesaver. So even our friends that live in this area, our Indian friends, they say basically they don't even remember how they did it without an air conditioner back in the day. But some of the older people around our age or a bit older, they lived like that obviously when they were younger.
Yes.
But even now it's getting really hot in March, and so this has been a lifesaver for us. But in saying that, we really only sleep with the ceiling fan, so which provides a lot of cool air.
Yes, at night it's just fan is enough. You don't need aircon. So.
No. So over here, let's have a look. Like I said, Buddha is up there watching over us, making sure we're not delving into stupidity. So this is our workstation. Got the incense on there at the moment. So a lot of editing happening here, emails back and forth, you know, the drill. They give you free cups, kettle, and we know we've got our water, little odds and ends here like tea, washing powder. Up here we just have some vitamins, incense, tea, GoPro box, you know, mouse, etc. Some books, always reading, always keep usually a large amount of books on me, which I have in the big duffel bag, and just pull out a few. So what I got here is the Parayana, Flight of the Garuda, Tripura Rahasya. If you don't know what they are, go and check them out. And we've got water down here. As always, this Leary, if you're in India, these 5 litre doozies are only 65 rupee, which is how much?
Which is about $1.
$1.
Yes.
So you're getting quality water for $1. I mean, it can be expensive if you're buying cheaper, like 2 litre or 1 litre waters on their own. In here is the bathroom, not as glamorous as what you probably are used to, but very good for a guest house. Basin, you know, place to put your shaving, toothpaste, whatever. Over here, standard bathroom. You've got a bucket for washing your clothes. Obviously in Bihar you'll be hand washing, which is how we roll. The drainage, and that's not fantastic. The shower is really good. I'll give you a test run of the shower. So high pressure, good value, hot water. Not that you need it this time of year, but it's a nice touch. And one of the things, the negative things about this guest house is when you're having a shower, as you see here, if you shut the door, there's a window here. And no matter if we shut the window, people on the other rooftop here can have a bow peep, see what you're up to. So if you're a voyeur, happy days, but we don't really like it. So what we do is we put the door like this. They could probably still have a look anyway, but anyway, what to do. Toilet, standard. As you see the tile work here, tiles are really nice. And also this kind of marble floor, which you see everywhere, even in here, as you saw walking up the stairs. Really quality. Guy and I have been out to some of the stone places out of town, and they're just making sheets of this stuff. So if you're in Bodh Gaya and you're building a house, it'll likely be made of marble. So let's go out and have a look at probably the best part of this place, of this room that we have, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
So look out here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So if you're scared of heights, there's a bit of a drop there. And the balcony railing is pretty low, so I wouldn't get too carried away there. And
so we have a little tip of the view from Mahabodhi temple.
Yep.
From here.
And
actually that's Kalachakra ground. That's where Dalai Lama delivers the talks when he comes here. So it's top. You can see decorated like Tibetan Buddhism.
Yeah.
And this building has been under construction for, I don't know, over a decade, I think. But I think it's beautiful. So yeah, it's nice view. It gives us a really nice view even from the room. It's really nice.
Yes. You'll see a lot of constructions like this, even all through India. So this one particular, like I said, we've been coming here for about a decade, and that has basically been the same. I saw a couple of Indian guys up the top the other day, just basically scanning it. I don't know what really they were doing. There wasn't a lot of hammers moving, there wasn't a lot of shovels moving. It was pretty much just an observation of the roof. So, and we've seen a couple of monks in there, but it's basically deserted. So as you see down here, this is the back of our guest house. So the owners have a little garden here. The owners here are fantastic. The sisters, Rahul himself, the grandmother, they are just the best people and will do you the best deal. And as you see over here, here's a bit of spare land. There can be a lot of mosquitoes because that area particularly has a lot of water a lot of the time. And so at night, if you don't have everything shut, you will feel the wrath of the mozzies. And here's this goes down to the other room, so which is kind of strange. You go down here, and so if you're having a shower, you'd be like, hey, what's going on? What's happening in there? And I don't want to do it here, but as you can see, you can do basically the same here, which I don't know if it's a good feature. They could have probably put a barricade somewhere here, but then that means that these people here wouldn't be able to walk out and see the Mahabodhi temple right there and the Kalachakra Park. So two of the best sites in Bodh Gaya. So it's nice that they can also do that. So this is another guest house right beside us, another one there. This street here is basically full of guest house. Another guest house there. Not quite sure what that is. I think there's a shop at the front of that. And so this part of Bodh Gaya is basically where all the action happens for backpackers, vagrants like ourselves. And it's definitely, I would say, the best part of Bodh Gaya to stay at. Guy and I have stayed on the other side of town. We've taken groups here before, and it's nice, but you're closer to the monasteries and that over there, but it's not really a quiet feel like over here for some reason. And you're closer to kind of the poorer area of Bodh Gaya on this side.
So you feel more like a community, like an Indian village community down this way, rather than over there is very touristy and yeah, often like late in the afternoon, so many people, big tourist buses everywhere, so it's maybe a bit busy and noisy. But down here we never really hear anything, and yeah, so we see the same faces around, and we go to the same shops and say hello to the community. So it feels really family and homely.
That's right. Doors are strong. There's a little mosquito thing here. Well, I don't even know what you call that. The doors are very strong. Actually, this door, when you go to shut the door, the lock is like from the outside. Needs a bit of grease. But everything else is pretty perfect in this place. I'll give you a bit of a view. Look at Guy on there just chilling. What would you say? It's like 4 meters by 5 meters, something like along that lines.
Yeah.
About 4 by 5.
So, yeah.
This is about all you need. This is actually all that we need, and so we don't really have a lot of things and we don't really prefer an affluent lifestyle, so we prefer kind of being closer to the ground. And this place just provides that. Like I said to you guys, and Guyang mentioned, this is probably our favorite guest house in all of India. And so out of 10, what would you give this one? It's
out of 10, 15.
50.
Yeah.
So we're going above and beyond here.
Yeah.
Like I said to you in the intro, we've stayed in some real doozies. A special shout out to a Shock Guest House on Sutter Street in Calcutta, one of the ultimate doozies of a guest house. But when we were younger, that was perfect for us. You know, we were only paying like possibly 100 to 150 rupee for that place, and that was perfect for us when we were young little grasshoppers. But when you're a little bit older, you want to, you know, probably treat yourself a little bit more. And people would probably say, this is not really treating yourself. But for us, it's treating ourselves, because it's just such a good price. And as you've seen in probably previous videos, we've stayed in some overly expensive places in India. Granted, they're great places, but this is kind of the price range you would want to be looking at. So what sort of price are we looking at here, love, for this penthouse guest house here?
Yeah, so we are getting a good deal, obviously. So we are paying 900 Indian rupees, which is about 11 US dollars, I think, and 16 Australian dollars. So which is, I mean, good deal, right? Like, you can't complain. It's, yeah, great price.
You can't, yeah. And when we were here 6-7 years ago, we were paying far less, not far less, a little bit less than that. Yeah. But we were staying a few floors down. So if you get one of the lower floors, I would say you'd probably be looking at around 500 rupee mark if you're staying long term, possibly 400 if you're staying like us for a month. But if you're staying up here and you've got a balcony, you've got an air conditioner, then
it'll be much cheaper.
Exactly. And a special mention that the Wi-Fi here is really good. So a lot of people worry when they come to India about the Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi is tip top. If you're in Bodh Gaya, in the middle of nowhere in Bihar, the back streets of India basically, and you can get Wi-Fi, you'll be able to get Wi-Fi anywhere. Not that that's important. We were here back in the day with no Wi-Fi, and to be honest, we prefer it with no Wi-Fi because there's no outside distraction coming in. But anyway, guys, that is the tour. Both Guy and I, 15 out of 10, if that's possible. But we hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment in the comments section and let us know if you would like to stay here. We might leave the information in the description so you can get in touch with Rahul from Rahul Guesthouse, and hopefully one day you get to meet the lovely ladies that take care of the place, the gentleman who cleans the place, fantastic man, and also Rahul who manages the place. So we hope you enjoyed this tour, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Before we jump off, we will show the rooftop, huh?
Yes.
And also show them the struggle with the key, which...
Yeah, it might take 5 minutes to lock.
All right, well, let's see how strong you are at the moment. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See if you get in one shot. Oh, need some elbow grease. Need some elbow grease there.
The problem is you can't force it.
Yeah.
You gotta...
It's like John's metaphor of just, you got to jiggle it a little.
Yes, got it.
Yes. So we want to show you guys the roof before we jump off. Completely forgot. It's only 1 floor up. Like I said, we are in the penthouse. And so, as I mentioned to you before, this marble tile, not a tile, stone basically, but it is tile. So as you see here, basically 360-degree views of India, of Bodh Gaya. Over there you can probably see the Turgar monastery. It's a Buddhist monastery over there. And in the distance you probably remember the Mahakala vlog we did, the cave, and there's the mountain there, the same mountain that the Buddha saw. And so it's a bit of a shambles up here a little bit, but it's just where you come and you hang your clothes up and look at that view of the Maha Bodhi temple. So that's where you come up, and it's beautiful in the morning. The sun is usually rising just over here at this time of year, and so it's quite majestic. as Guy was saying, there's the Kalachakra Park just there. So when the Dalai Lama is here, there's usually big tents and that. But if you're sitting on our balcony, you could probably watch kind of from the side. I've seen people before on other guest houses behind Kalachakra Park, basically watching and listening. And so you don't have to line up like all the Tibetan monks, and you can just get a free show yourself. So guys, this time we're really signing off. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.